Good morning, everybody. Today on the show, we've got former Spur Mike Mitchell live in studio and an award-winning film with the San Antonio connection.
I'm conducting an investigation of your soldier.
Grass has gone absent without leave. AWOL?
Wow, a 7-time award-winning movie has people buzzing around here based on actual events in North Carolina. Garrison is a military mystery with a San Antonio connection, and local filmmaker Carrie Valderrama and the film's producer and actress Elizabeth Ingalls are both here to tell us all about it. Soak it in. Boy, first of all, just watching that clip alone, I mean, it looks intense. It looks really intense. I'm going to start off with you, Carrie. I want you to tell us a little bit more about this film, Garrison.
Sure. Garrison is inspired by the Fort Bragg murders of 2002. I was in the 82nd Airborne Division 3505 during that time, and I was in Afghanistan when the murders started taking place. And so when I got back, it was something that kind of stuck with me. Soldiers suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. What happens in garrison life? Garrison being the definition of troop stationed at home. And so it was just something of memoirs at first that kind of evolved into a script. And then once I met Elizabeth here in San Antonio, we started kind of formulating it and getting the cast together and getting the crew together. But the one thing about Garrison is it's completely no-budget film. I mean, I say no budget, I mean low budget, no-budget film, literally just getting like a couple $100s here and a couple $100s there, and people donating uniforms and donating their time and everything, and then just kind of building an entire feature film off of it.
Now, some parts of it filmed here in San Antonio?
All of it.
All of it?
All of it was filmed here in San Antonio.
Now, when I was thinking San Antonio connection, I was thinking maybe some scenes here and there, but all of it. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so let's talk to you also, Elizabeth, about this film. You were not only just an actress, but also a producer, so you were involved in many ways. Tell us about that.
Well, first of all, this film was a film of first for me. It was my first feature film that I was an actress in, which is how I was initially brought into the project. And then it was my first producing project, and on top of it, my first producing a feature film project. So it was the first for both of us, but we didn't really know what the process was that we were going on, so we were excited and terrified at the same time, and that was pretty much how it lasted throughout the whole process. So.
Wow, and the script and everything, written, produced, everything here locally.
All the actors, the crew. Everything was
Some of the actors are here.
I know,
yes,
they are
yes,
here.
they are. Yes, they are.
Which is nice. And it's also entered in many other film festivals. Tell us about that.
Well, we started our film festival circuit in January of '08 at the Park City Film Music Festival, where we won our first award for Best Score.
Isn't that where Sundance is?
Yes, yes, it is.
It's in conjunction.
It's right across the street, so we didn't actually get we got to go close.
You're like looking,
I
there
know,
it is.
Really, it was like right there. No, but it was a great experience to be able to go to our first festival, which was right across the street from Sundance, so we got to see all the films for Park City and then also see all the films for Sundance as well, and so it was a really great experience to be able to go. And then after that, we went to New York, and then Hollywood. We won an award in Hollywood. Here in San Antonio last year, we won an award here in San Antonio, and then Canada, gosh, Oklahoma.
Canada, Oklahoma, where else did we go?
New
York.
I mean, there was just a lot of places, really going coast to coast on the project and being able to experience all the different films and then being able to see all the different films that were revealed there. So.
Yes, and what about the intensity as far as acting? It probably didn't take you much to be a military guy because you also have the experience. What about you, Elizabeth? Was it?
Well, it was
soul-searching?
It was, yes, absolutely. Luckily, Carrie and I had started working on the project long before we started shooting, or not long before, but several months before we started shooting. So I had already a connection, and that helped a tremendous amount. And other than that, luckily, we are good friends with a lot of the actors that we worked with. So we already had a foundation, but it was really just doing the research and talking with Carrie about his experiences and just doing research on what the story is based on.
And did you ever think, Carrie, that you could ever be a filmmaker? Here you are, fresh off of the military experience, and now, you know, you're a filmmaker.
No, I really didn't. I mean, at first it was just kind of one of those things that you want to tell a story and you want to see how far it's going to go, but then never really knowing is it going to go to the festivals? Is it going to go to the markets? Is it going to get distribution? And then Garrison is just one of those really lucky films because there's so many low independent films that are made that really, unfortunately, never get to go to distribution. And so I just think that Garrison was a really fortunate film.
Yes.
But it's definitely up to all my cast, all the casting crew, and James Barnes, Angelica, Jason Cox, AJ Garces. I mean, all of them were just amazing local actors and local talent here that I couldn't thank them and thank everybody who really worked on the film.
And it's great because this this DVD is available just about anywhere you look.
Yes.
So congratulations, that's a great sign right there. All right, well, Garrison, a 7-time award-winning movie. You can pick up your copy at these locations: Blockbuster, Hollywood Video, Netflix, Movie Gallery, wow, Best Buy, my goodness. Also log on to our website, kens5.com/greatday, and check this out, based on a true story. Thank you so much, you two. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, good luck.